Thank you for watching today of the Vism FocalPoint Software CRM video. So what we're going to be going over today is how to set up your CRM and how to manage your CRM for your salesperson. So what we're going to do is the very first thing that we have to do is go in and set up your salesperson. So from the main menu here, we go to number 6. And then we go to the salesperson number 3. From there, you can see that we have a salesperson already set up here, Mike Winters. We go into that particular salesperson, and you can see that we actually have 4 different tabs up here: General, Quotes, Quotas, History, and Notes. We have his name here. We have the store that he belongs to, the start date, and then we have his commission structure down here. You can either pay him in gross or off of net. So depending on how your company does commission, you can do that either way. So in here is his quotas. This is really what drives your CRM. So this gives you the ability to come in here and say, okay, in rentals he needs to hit $50,000 in the month of May. In new equipment sales, he needs to hit 30,000 or 3,000. In used, he needs to hit $10,000. And in merchandise, he needs to hit $2,000. He needs to have 2 new charge customers open up, and he needs to have 2 new cash customers open up, and he needs to make 50 sales calls for the month. So this will give you an idea of where he's at, and it gives him the ability to track where he's at versus what his goals are for the month. So from there, you come out and you return to the main menu, and you come down to the letter F, and that takes you into the customer relations. What this will allow him to do is he'll have his dashboard. He can create prospects, which prospects allow you to just have them in the system, and they're not actually a cash customer or a charge customer, but they're just prospects. It's somebody that he is cultivating, trying to get to come and do business with you. It allows him to keep call notes on them, everything else, and then he can change them into a cash customer, change them into a charge customer, hopefully. Make them a part of your business and keep them going for a long period of time. Then you have calendars, where you can look at all your calendars. You can look at your callbacks that you have going on. You can look at your tasks, so you can create all different types of tasks. You have your availability. So in this menu, it gives him the availability to go in and check the availability of all the equipment that you have out right now. And also order creation. It gives them the ability to create a reservation or create an order depending on what the level of your company is and what you want him to be able to do. So where I like to start out is number 2, the dashboard. This gives us a great overview of everything that he has going on for that particular day that he's going to be working on. So as you can see, over here on the left, we'll work left to right here. You can see the callbacks. Here in the callbacks, you can see that he has Smith Plumbing for later today at 10:35. He needs to give them a call. He has 4W Ranch. He needs to stop by and check on the skid steer rental. And then he needs to stop by and talk to Robert at Wittenberg. Needs to stop by and talk to them. So again, these are his callbacks that he has already set up for today. Over here, he does have an appointment to go to the office and do his weekend paperwork to get that taken care of. Does have a couple tasks that he's working on as of right now. So he is working on getting customer pricing updated. So every year he does pricing for Pacific customers, and he is going to get that updated. And as you can see, he actually put one in here strictly for Hall, one of his top customers. He is going to be updating Hall's pricing for 2020. Down here, new customer. He's opened a new customer today, Premier Steel Erectors, so he has got them open down here. Then over here, you can see sales quotas. Right now, it's on the screen of just the merchandise. If you actually wanted to see everything that he has in sales quotas, you can just click on that top line, and it will bring up everything that he has. So this is the nice part about it. He can go in here and he can see his quota is $50,000. You can see right now he has $12,753 in actual rentals. You can see in new equipment sales, He has a quota of 3,000. He's already met that. He's got 9,500. In used equipment sales, he has a quota of 10,000. He's got 27,000. In merchandise sales, he has a quota of 2,000. He only has $298 or $290.80. So there's a way to go on that, but looking pretty good so far for the month. Then if you come down here, he has a quota for new customer activity. He had a quota for 2, and he's already met that for the month. So he's doing really well on new customers. On cash customers, he has yet to meet that quota, so he still needs to get us some new cash customers as well. Over here, call activities. You can see the call activity. He's got 50 calls to meet for the month. And as you can see, once we hover over that, it will actually tell him that he's made 3 calls for the month. So he needs to get those call logs met up. Usually, a lot of times with salespeople, they do very well. They just forget to enter those call notes. So we need to make sure that we get those taken care of as well. So again, even in the call notes, you can see right here is the call notes for today. You can click on those and see any of the call notes that he's made for that particular day. Take care of those as well. And you can do that on any one of these screens. You can actually go into any one of those screens and pop up and actually see that. So you can enlarge it just by that and then just close that particular screen, and it takes you into that particular area. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here. Okay, so starting over here on the right, you can see the callback for Smith Plumbing. What we're going to do is we can actually just right-click on that, and we can open that callback for Smith Plumbing. You can see all the information here. We need to follow up on the U of L job for Smith Plumbing, Craig. You can see the contact information here for the office number and for his contact information. It was for a skid steer and a mini excavator on the U of L job. So once we have determined what we're going to do, we can make a call back to him. We can click that and summary. We can put talk to Craig. Mini and skid steer. So we can actually put that there, and then we can come down in here. Craig is going to want a skid steer and mini excavator on Monday for U of L project. So you can do that. Hit save. There's the callback completed. You can see that. Then if you want, you can actually exit out of the dashboard and go right in here to order creation. And you can go in here to Smith. And he could go right in here to Smith Plumbing. You can see Smith here. Select Smith. He could go to a reservation. It'll tell you if the customer's over the credit limit. And if he has the permission to go ahead and exceed with that, he can. He can go to the ship to location. It does not have the U of L project, so you would need to add that shipping information for you. So he would come up here. He would add the U of L project. He would put Craig on there. If he had his phone number, he could add that. And then he could put the address. Say it is 1250 3rd Street. And then the zip over there is 0241. So there's the address part. And, say he's going to charge him to deliver that. It is going to be $150 to deliver both pieces at one time. So pickup's going to be the same thing. Fill that at the beginning. So now he's got it taken care of. He hits save. Now that is on there. Then he can come over to the detailed lines. He can add the rental items on there. So he can come over here. And if he wants, he can just do this by rate table. He can look at the skid. He needs a 175. So he selects a 175. Needs one of those. Needs the kit. Smooth. Does not need the trailer. And then the next item would be an excavator. And he needs a 6,000-pound excavator, and he's going to use one of those. So hit next, and if that's it, you're done. And the only thing I did forget to do is actually change this date to go out Monday. And we're going to set this to be at 8 a.m. So set that, got that taken care of. And then we'll need to go in and update the delivery on there. So there's the delivery. We've got that taken care of. Delivery time window is going to be from 7. So we can take that and put it from 7 to say 9 a.m. So we can give ourselves a delivery time window. So he's got that all taken care of. He can actually look and see if there's anything on that delivery time for that period of time as well. So it gives him the availability to see if there's anything there waiting for that as well. So he can also put the pickup time on there. So how long is he going to need it for? He is going to need it for a week. So he can go ahead and schedule that out for a week. And there you go. You've got everything on there. There's the complete order ready to go out. So he has everything on the order ready to go. He can hit save. He's got that order due. Pickup is due before the, do you want to change? Yes. So he's got the pickup. Yes. So we'll need to change that to be on the 18th. So we'll hit save. Sure, yes. So now we are taken care of. And now he's already created that order, and it will be right in there for the customer or for your counter people to be able to see. So he has created that order for you to be able to do it. If you want to allow him to do it, you just want to allow him to do the availability, that is fine as well. But he has the capability from this screen to be able to do it right from the CRM. So now if we go back to our dashboard, you can actually see that he had that call from the call notes here. So this gives him the ability to just work down to his list, be able to do everything he needs to do, and keep track of everything he does. Works very well. It's very simple to keep track of everything and move forward with everything that he's doing. Anytime that anything's done, it will update to the CRM and keep you moving forward. Hope this video helps, and I hope you have yourself a great day.